Hey everybody, I'm TecToss and welcome back to Let's Play Endless Space Disharmony. We're playing the Hissho race on impossible difficulty, and this episode... need some air. This episode will be the one where we declare war on the Harmony, finally. I don't wanna yet, but we kinda have to. They're starting to take systems now in the automaton, from the automatons rather, and they are building scary fleets, like the 5.4k fighting strength. It rivals our 6.3k, and that's the strongest fleet that we can assemble. Well, not really, we could just replace those two birds of prey with another bone crusher, but still, wouldn't make that much of a difference, since one of those, or two of those, at least in terms of fighting strength points, equals a bone crusher. And we stick our strongest hero on that, and 6.3k is what we came up with. So if we just put our strongest chips, we get 3.4k. And that's quite a lot less than the Harmony get, with their 5,458 points of fighting strength, which isn't even a full fleet. So we do need to stop them. We do need to attack them and make them focus on us, because, yeah, it's about that time. I just need a couple more ships before I can actually do that. And also I do need a couple more techs, but I feel like we can't wait until we have the perfect ship, because for that I would want the next level of lasers, and I also would want the better power systems, the better weapon power systems. What's that called? I don't know. The support modules, that's what I'm searching for. But they're still like 1, 2, 4, 8 turns away. And then we also need another 7 turns for those lasers. And maybe another 9 turns for the plates, and you know how that goes. You actually never declare the war if you delay it too much. But there's some crucial text that we do need. This Orcalanx, I'm just picking that up because I wanna be able to build some endless wonders. We need that for one of them. I also saw that we skipped the wave function control, and that's something we shouldn't skip, because we do need this EMP sabotage tech. Just as another way to counter defense, because the Harmony, at least in my experience, they almost exclusively play defense techs, like this energy absorption, and like the one where you get, what's that called, magnetic field disruption, something that gives you a bonus against kinetic weapons. And this is a way to counter it and also make our make their shields less efficient. And that's good, because we have a lot of beam weapons. So we do need to pick up that. We also need to pick up those adaptive glue stuff and the smart cargo and whatnot, so we can make bigger ships. But yeah, we kind of have to find a middle ground to design a second Titan ship with, or not Titan, what's it called, the Bone Crusher rock ship. That's it. Okay, so that's the plan. Now, how to go about it? Now I'm gonna, of course, let this atomic substrate finish. I'm not sure about the solar mining, if we do need that just yet, so I'm gonna throw it out of the queue. And then we should go right over here. Yeah, there we go. I'm also gonna dequeue those two techs, because I do want the unlimited information highway first, just so our queue system can put out more science, and they could finally at least be content. Like, that would be wonderful if they could at least be freaking content. So I'm gonna prioritize that a little, and then go for the increased academy size, like that. Okay, what else? After we've finished that, I do want the wave function control, because for one, it's gonna give us the optics research labs that allow us to put out even more science, and it's gonna give us a way to counter defense, so that's good. And after that, what shall we do next? Yeah, after that, I feel we're set up for war. Not sure if I'm gonna wait until that, because we can start the war earlier and get the tactics in a couple of turns later. That's okay, because the Harmony, it's not like they can beam all their ships on one planet and kill us. But what do we want next? Like, I feel we do need the solar mining, and we do need at least some basic cargo improvements. At least some basic ones. Let's check if we do need Siderite for any of the Endless Wonders. I don't think we do. Husk of Knowledge, what do you need? Hyperium and Adamantium. And the other one's Hyperion and Orky, whatever that's called, right? Oh, Adamantium and Quadrinks. So I didn't even need that tech that I'm researching now. Nice. But of course I did it for the 3D replication plans, come on. Like I wouldn't know that. Oh, damn it. Okay, so we do need Adamantium. And this guy here, Quadrinks. We don't need Siderite. And I don't need the repair module, because I don't have it on any of my ships. So how about... this guy here is really good too. Really good. But I feel like we need to have the war started already before we go for more science output, because that's a building that you get if you're aiming for a science victory. But I think once we have a war started, and especially once we get another of those invasion bonuses, we're gonna have enough science output. Because look at that, it's like all those techs that are reachable for us are 4, 5, 3, some are 9 turns, but that's okay. Like here those are 1 turn, 2, 4 turns. That's okay, that's just a normal to good rate at getting tech. So I don't need any more tech at the moment. Now I know getting this earlier would in the long run be more efficient, but I do have to make some sacrifice to get bigger ships. Because I feel the Harmony, what we're seeing is just not the tip of the iceberg, but it's something like that. Anyway, enough babbling. So we do need more tonnage. So how about we get, I don't know which one first. Maybe this one, because it's just an overall 20% on ships. Then we get this one here. And also the black hole mining. So that should enable us to get a lot of stuff on our ships. And then we can go for the lasers. And after we actually, let's get that out of here. So we get this 20% tonnage and this better smart cargo system. Then we get the lasers, then we make new ships. Then we get this guy here. And then we go for this guy. That makes sense to me. Anything else here? Nope, nothing at the moment. Oh yeah, the missiles, of course. Yeah, that's about it. So we got our tech set up until the end of times. And once we finish that, we also need to get a little bit more expansion disapproval, because if we can hold our ground against the Harmony, eventually we will capture this or that system, so we do need a little bit more expansion disapproval reduction. Okay, so that's it in terms of tech. Now, our ship production is kind of set up, so I'm not gonna fiddle with that just now. I did kind of forget the timers for Invasion Bushido, so let's just have one of those wear off before I activate the next one. And where is the next one? It's on Ukta. I could either do that or declare the war even sooner, propose a peace deal to the automatons and take Ukta and Mars, because they will, at least it's the latest of their offers, to give us those 2 systems to achieve a ceasefire. So yeah, let's see if that's still the case. Okay, that should do it for this introduction. Let's click the end turn button. Sorry for going out on a tech explaining rage, but it's just I want to explain my thought process and my strategy now going into this, because really that's the final battle, so to speak, the final challenge, to actually engage in war with the harmony and just not get killed right away, because I feel like the longer it goes on and the more we can hold our ground, the better our chances of winning it all together. And we do have a shit ton of dust already, and we're getting even more of that to retrofit bone crushers, so I feel we're well off producing those guys. Now I do need to actually dequeue some of them, because I kind of want to get like 5 dedicated production systems. Those 5: Hissho, Arcturus, no, don't. Hissho, Arcturus, Ita, Baton, and I don't want Vega in there actually. Yeah, you can just go back to get this, and then just do some science. Did we actually? Oh yeah, there's still a system we can colonize, but of course we're not happy enough to do that, so... Okay, but what I do need is the uniform shielding, because it's going to increase the initial HP for ships produced on this star system. At least that's how I understand it. Due to irregular blah blah, it's often difficult to protect, maintain, advances. Yeah, it seems like that, but what we definitely need is the plus 10 ship XP. I know it's not much, but it's something. And it also, while building this, we are not pumping out more ships that we later need to retrofit. So that's also kind of a win in itself. So why don't we do that? So let's get those on the top 4 systems. And what else? Oh sure, let's get the Wargame Center, why not? It's cheap. Could actually, oh no, I don't want to buy it. It's actually pretty cheap, and we should have Bushido going on at all times. And 10% ship cost reduction, it's quite a kind of okay. Really kind of okay. What else? Yeah, I don't want to... really don't want to have Vega. But I guess we don't have any stronger production system. It appears to be the case. So why don't we just also outfit you with that? Also the Wargame Center, that should be it. Okay, so that's that. Now consolidate the fleet. We do need one... Actually, let's retrofit the Delta fleet. Where are you? Retrofit, why can't we? Okay, retrofit the Delta fleet. Did it work? Yeah, it did. Okay, that's cool. Now the Delta fleet needs to move to Mirigashi. I'm not sure about the carriers. Nope, they're gonna stay here. And let's have a... What do we have here? Bird of Praise. Okay, let's have our second Bone Crusher fleet. Protect them. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the Bird of Praise in here, because this fleet's strong enough. Like, we don't need to make it any stronger. So we got one Bone Crusher over here, that makes 2. That makes 3. And that makes 4 now. Actually, should have picked... Where's the one coming from Vega? Here he is. You just go down there. And where's the other one? There's that. And there's... Oh. Nope. We do need that guy. Okay. Or do we? Because there's gonna be a new round of Bone Crushers ready. Just... Yeah. They're gonna be produced faster than this guy can actually fly there, so... Why don't we go like that? Okay. Collect all the useless junk on... just scrap those Bird of Praise. They're not useful anymore. And don't Don't want to spend the dust to retrofit them. It's just a little too expensive for my taste. Okay, so we got one fleet, oh well, one half fleet of bone crushers here, and a couple of carriers, so we do need the next bone crusher here to actually be strong enough to deal with any ongoing harmony attacks. And where's that guy? Yeah, and that guy just goes straight to Ukta, because we also need you there. Okay, what else? You just defend, you are moving, you are sitting here. Okay, that's looking good. Production queue also looking good. Let's take a look at speaker. They really don't need anything else. Yeah, they really don't need anything else. I wish we could just... you could just have your own sorting of systems. I would really genuinely love that. If I could not just sort them by their attributes, like by food production or industry production, but if I could just put them in an order that represents the way I like them organized. Like, I do have systems that really don't need much maintenance, and as you probably painfully experienced, I click on them quite often because they're just there up in the list, and yeah, I don't really want... doesn't help me much. I want them to be out of sight and out of mind, and just gradually check on them, and if I can organize, I know, okay, those systems down here don't need my attention. But whatever, that's a high-level complaint. Like, the interface is good as it is. Really good, in fact. Yeah, there's really nothing we need to do, except for Taurus. Should we give you some extra production capability? I don't think we do. You just make science, and that's good. Arctic. Yeah, just do that so I don't... It's so cheap. Just do that. But they're still gonna take 2 turns, so they're not gonna produce much stuff for us. But they do put out a lot of science. Yeah, that should be it. I'm not gonna invest any cash in them. Just let them finish at their own pace. Alrighty. Yeah, everything's moving okay. Let's take a quick look-see. We still do have 2 invasion Bushidos, but we also have a lot of unhappy systems. So, interspecies. We should get... Yeah, next turn we will get the unlimited information highway, and that makes everybody happy, right? It did work for me. Like, I'm happy since the internet is around. Much happier than before. So you could even say I'm having plus 30 happiness and minus 40 overpopulation disapproval because I don't leave the house anymore. So sweet. I'm kidding, of course. I do leave the house. I have to work, right? Okay, I think we can't delay it any further. We have the ships here. You just move. Oh, come on. Okay. Get those suckers out. If we even need them anymore, I'm not sure if I even want to keep them. But you never know. Maybe one emergency fleet's not bad to have. Merge those 2. Now, Hissho produced another one, so that's number 4. Number 3 is here. Number 4 here. So we got one backup fleet on Kios, composed completely out of bone crushers. And remember, the idea of those guys is not to bring us swift victory, but to not get killed, and for the Harmony to throw their fleets at them. And we do have our latest tech available in form of 4 bone crushers headed for Mirigashi. So once they arrive here, which will be next turn, I will declare the war on the Harmony. We'll do that. And before that, I'm gonna take these 2 systems here from the automatons. There we go. Oh, you couldn't fly faster. Okay, that's fine. You just go ahead at the speed you can. Alrighty, so one more turn and then we will call it an episode and start... Oh no, I need to declare the war, because I said I will, so I want to be a man of my word. Oh, sweet, and we do get another specialist. Commander? No, don't want to click on that. A commander and an adventurer. So they're both combat-related skills. Not the best one. The adventurer is nice, but the commander... Let's actually take a look. Yeah. Not that great. Like, they get the engine tuner, so they can be faster. And they get a couple of battle actions and science leech. But it's not really that great. But it's better than nothing, for sure. And it's better than having him be an administrator or whatever useless trait. And the adventurer actually is pretty sweet. Got a lot of useful stuff. So I'm not gonna say no to that. And there we go. We got the A. Lombardo theory and stuff. So we do need to set up... go through the production again, because it's so much fun. Taurus, you also get the information highways. Space elevator. Trade route stuff, trade route stuff. Buyout bonus, whee! Actually could make sense to get a buyout bonus on the systems that just have a lot... just don't have a lot of production. But it's not needed now. Cygnus, I don't think you do even need anything. They're already ecstatic. Well, just get it. It's just, what is it, 7? Ah, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, Saturus, yeah, you definitely need to... Oh, they already have that? Okay. Do we completely own them yet? Yeah, we do. Oh shit, they got... Oh yeah, we're already dealing with that. Okay, I know what I'm doing. I promise. Maybe we give them the compact refrigerator, because they are producing 200 food, so plus 30% should be sweet. Also have that satellite, also have this, because why not? And then produce science. Okay, queers, they already have that too. Because those two are systems we stole from the Pilgrims, and apparently they're a little bit ahead of us in tech, which didn't help them much, but hey. Xiu system. I feel like just buying it outright, because yeah, they've been a problem child for so long, and with this they should finally come around and be happy and produce a decent amount of science output. And we actually could just have them produce science after that. Oh, I do want them to have more influence, because they are right at the border of the right side of our empire, so I do want them to look out. Or to look out, as the Canadians would say. You produce that. Lupus. Okay, Vega. Yeah, you also get that. And we're also gonna buy it for Vega, because they have so much stuff to produce, so it's just 1,000. Who cares? Gonna make that in one turn anyway. Gateria, also a stolen system. They already have that tech. Baton. Yeah, you just produce that. Just one turn on Baton, so that's gonna be fine. Ita, also just one turn. Not even that. Like, it's gonna be produced together with the Wargame Center. Man, those systems have some sick production. Alrighty. Because remember, we do have a plus 25% happiness bonus. So the numbers in happiness that we are seeing now are a little bit deceiving. So I do need to get the unlimited information highway tech in there, just to be on the safe side once our bonus wears off. Because I don't know if, and if, I don't know how long we're gonna need to take systems from the Harmony. I don't know if we're able, and I don't know how long it's gonna take. That's what I want to say. Okay, so now we got a fleet of bone crushers that actually need some updating. Moo. What does the cow say? Moo. There we go. Yep, now it's complete. And they're protecting... Ooh, not protecting my voice. They're protecting the carriers. And we got one fleet here that can deal with the Harmony initially. So why don't you do that? A couple bird of praise. Probably gonna scrap that because we do have our emergency reaction fleet here. Do have that. Why don't you scrap it right away? And here. Now we do have... Yeah, now we have a full... Oh, that was... Yeah, we do have a full Bone Crusher fleet. Sadly, they are not level 2 yet, but we can fix that soon enough. And we got another fleet here. So 2 fleets here, 2 fleets up here, 1 emergency reaction fleet down here, and a sieging fleet to the right and a sieging fleet to the left. So that should be a good setup, right? Okay, so how about we go ahead and do that thing we do. So let's first find out if we go over here. I know we don't want text from you, we do want ceasefire. Oh, they hate us so much they won't give me anything. And they're already still ahead of us. Wow. Just give me those 2. What else do you have? Some dust? Oh, okay. They don't even have like 19 dust compared to our 16,000. Yeah, you can keep that. It is okay. And we actually can give them a little bit... who cares? Here, give me that. Okay, so the war's over. We do have the Ukta system now, so that means we can retrofit the Theta fleet. Theta, where are you? There we go, 2k, yeah, that's nothing, I retrofitted you, so we got another full strength fleet here, and a sieging fleet, so that's of course going to be useful against Uranus. Hexaphorum, okay, that's sweet, yeah, we know that. Okay, here it comes. Dear Harmony, go to hell. Could do a cooperation agreement. Just go to hell. Very close. Why are they very close? Long-term peaceful. Ongoing wars. Common enemies. Yeah, like that's an enemy. I can't even use the term enemy for that. Anyway, they don't have dust because that's what the Harmony do. They don't get dust. They already got 9 Orchilax and whatever that stuff is. But they don't have many luxury resources. Like in the luxury resource camp, we are doing much better than they are. Much, much better. They have kind of an irrelevant bonus, like Hero XP, that doesn't really help them any. Trade routes doesn't help them because they don't have trade with anyone. And that's it. 50% ship movement. Oh yeah, that does help. But we also have one of those. Okay, here it goes. We got 2 ongoing deals. And there it is. The declaration of war against the Harmony. And immediately they're coming in, attacking us. And now we can, before we end the episode, find out if we even do stand a chance against those suckers. Okay, 3k, and they're just, like always, well-rounded. They have 300 kinetic, 300 beams, 300 missiles. And most of their damage is dealt in mid-range, and they're also well-rounded in terms of defense, because they are the Harmony. Apparently they like to be well-rounded. But we do know their sweet spot. And, oh shit, I don't have that tech yet. So we don't have anything to counter defense, so I'm just gonna try and just repair through whatever they can do to us. And autofight. Okay, that went well. Like, they just fled. That's a good sign, right? The enemy is just fleeing. So we can attack again. And maybe be a little bit more aggressive now. To this. Yeah, I don't have anything that enhances my beam weapons. I guess we could do that. Yeah, why don't we do that? And then just repair in the last round. If it even gets that far. Nope, they don't. Sweet! So they're fleeing. Why the hell are they fleeing? Okay, I don't care why they're doing it. It's just good that they're doing that. Now, should we move ahead on... Anyway, not gonna... Yeah, I know that. Yeah, really? War broke out? I didn't realize. Alrighty, so things are looking quiet now. We made 2 of their fleets retreat, so that is, I guess, a good sign. I don't know, maybe they want to regroup, but AI regrouping isn't that scary, so there we go. And that's gonna do it for this episode. So if you like what you saw, please just leave a comment or a like or subscribe to the channel if you want more of that kind of content. And outside of that, just have a wonderful day and see you next episode. Goodbye.